Atlanta rapper Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Cause the night was the shit when Lil Wayne too was that got shot up on the expressway and shit.
Yeah, that's what happened in Cobb, yeah.
Yeah, that happened in the club in Cobb. I was in New Orleans.
The club was in Atlanta, but
Yeah,
it
it
happened
was
in
Clark
Cobb.
County.
Yeah.
Shooting or some shit, right? Roscoe locked up for it. Damn, shot at this nigga too, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe.
Man known on the streets as Pee Wee or Roscoe will spend 10 years in prison.
The rapper and 28 other defendants charged in a 56-count indictment alleging street gang activity, including robbery and murder.
Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, he is facing 2 charges, which includes charges of conspiracy to violate the racketeering criminal law and criminal street gang activity. Now, both charges, they're tied to an 88-page indictment where 27 other people were named. Now, in that same indictment, officials tie the individuals to the street gang.
Atlanta, Georgia, 2010. The city was already cemented as the epicenter of hip-hop. Trap music was ruling the streets and radio alike. Artists like T.I., Jeezy, Ludacris, and Gucci Mane had carried Atlanta into mainstream dominance. Meanwhile, newer stars like Future and 2 Chainz were rising fast, shaping a fresh wave of trap and melodic rap that would soon dominate the charts. Atlanta wasn't just another rap city, it was the rap city.
Birds in the sky, you passing by. When I'm with you, there's nothing else I wanna do.
But in the shadows of this booming scene, a young voice would get ready to step into the spotlight. That voice belonged to Jeffrey Williams, known better today as Young Thug. In 2011, Young Thug released his first mixtape series, I Came From Nothing, giving Atlanta underground a taste of his slurred delivery, his unpredictable flows, and his unorthodox style. Even then, he stood apart. While Atlanta was dominated by heavy trap beats and straightforward aggression, Young Thug's voice bent and stretched like an instrument. He didn't just rap on the beat. He played with it, reshaped it, and often left listeners wondering what they heard was genius or madness.
Birds in the sky, you passing by. When I'm with you, there's nothing else I wanna do.
After grinding the underground with mixtapes, Young Thug's career began to accelerate. By 2013, he caught the attention of Gucci Mane, who signed him to his label 1017 Brick Squad Records. That same year, Thug dropped his breakout mixtape 1017 Thug, a project that put the industry on notice. His unpredictable flows and experimental style were unlike anything else coming out of Atlanta. But the turning point came from collaborations.
Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle.
Thug linked with the fellow Atlanta native, Rich Homie Quan, and together they created a chemistry that defined a moment in Southern hip-hop. Songs like In My Lifetime showcased their raw hunger and melodic trap chemistry. But along with the success came controversy. In 2015, Thug released Barter 6, a direct play on Lil Wayne's The Carter series. Wayne, still a rap icon, wasn't amused. The feud escalated, and that same year, Lil Wayne's tour bus was shot up in Atlanta.
Shots were fired at the tour bus of Grammy-winning rapper Lil Wayne on the 26th of April. Footage from the NBC affiliate in Atlanta, Georgia, showed several bullet holes in the side of the bus, but no injuries were reported.
While Thug was never convicted in relation to the shooting, prosecutors later tied associates from YSL to the attack. forever linking Thug's name to one of the darkest chapters in rap beef history. This wouldn't be his only brush-in with the law. Over the years, Thug faced multiple arrests, from drug possession to firearm charges to parole violations. Each time, he bounced back musically, but his legal troubles cast a shadow over his growing empire. In 2016, Thug rebranded himself with the Jeffrey mixtape. The cover, Thug in a designer dressed, shocked some, inspired others, and redefined hip-hop fashion. Tracks like Wyclef Jean and Pick Up the Phone showcases genre-bending artistry. That same year, he founded YSL Records. What began as his label quickly grew into a collective of rising stars: Gunna, Lil Keed, and others. YSL wasn't just a label, it was a movement.
I said when money is the name of the game. Niggas ain't talking about it, 'cause I got money.
By 2019, Thug reached his commercial peak with So Much Fun, his first Billboard #1 album. Singles like Hot and The London dominated radio, cementing him as a leader of the new generation. His follow-up, Punk, in 2021, showed a softer, introspective side, pushing boundaries with acoustic influences. Thug was now both a superstar and a mentor, elevating his city and shaping the sound of modern rap. But behind the music, prosecutors were building a case.
Clout Channel, where the culture speaks for itself. Clout Channel.
In May 2022, Young Thug was arrested alongside 27 others in a massive RICO indictment, accused of running YSL as a criminal street gang. The charges included conspiracy, drug trafficking, and violent crimes, with prosecutors even attempting to help use his rap lyrics as evidence. The trial stretched for nearly 2 years, the longest in Georgia's history. On October 31st, 2024, Thug took a plea deal.
Are you pleading guilty to the offenses you have indicated because you are in fact guilty of these charges?
Yes. He pled guilty to multiple charges, receiving time served and 15 years probation. The conditions barred him from Atlanta except under strict circumstances, required community service, and prohibited him from promoting gang culture in his music.
Biting and you just not real. You biting and you ain't real. You just a buster all the way around. Like, nigga, what's wrong with you? You'll use a nigga whole life, whole saying, and whole everything, and then don't even participate in a free nigga campaign. Guess the crazy part is when I became a superstar, I stopped none of them bitches. When I became a superstar, I started being like, bitches, I know a bitch gonna try to trick me. I stopped none of them hoes when I became a superstar. These niggas started none of them hoes when they become a superstar.
Chin up, fuck that, nigga. If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop de do. We go to prison, nigga, and we fight to get out this bitch. If we beat these folk, whoop de do, we beat them.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, they don't wham, that's what you'll ever get to, rocking with for the rat. Man, you be preaching about that too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. You dead wrong about that anyway. A rat, bro. I understand all that. Help put you on. Listen, man. If a rat, I don't give a what help. Man, you give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. You got somebody sent to the chain gang. Imagine telling them and the nigga still beat the Kato.
jail calls began circulating online. Not leaks from the prosecution, not courtroom audio, but private conversations never meant for public ears. And what people thought they heard shook everything. In the clips, Thug spoke candidly, sometimes emotionally, sometimes casually, about the people the public believed was still firmly in his corner. Gunna, Lil Baby, Future, Glorilla, and more. The internet didn't wait for context. Every pause was analyzed. Every tone shift became a headline. Every sentence was treated like a confession. To some, the call sounded like frustration. To others, betrayal. And to his critics, confirmation. Within days, blogs framed the narrative. Young Thug feels abandoned. YSL cracks from the inside. The family is folded. And maybe the most damaging part wasn't what was said, but the fact that Thug wasn't there to explain it.
Gunna wreck, Yak wreck, Slugger wreck, Woody wreck. Fuck that nigga Obama.
I just don't got my twin, bro. I don't got my friends, bro. I just fucked up. So, I ain't gonna fuck up, bro. The nigga who I be with every day, I don't got him no more. I'm fucked up, bro. Damn. Look, I don't know. I don't know what to do, bro. Like, and I ain't lose no nigga to a tragic, but man, I lost a nigga to betrayal, bro. You signing that one piece of paper, signing your initials on this one piece of paper could get me a life sentence, my nigga. Like what? Come on, bro. I get a life sentence, all this piece of paper you sign, bro. Just cause you trying to get home fast, or you just trying to get to a hole, or you just doing a certain thing, bro.
In hip-hop, perception is power, and for the first time in his career, Young Thug wasn't controlling his own narrative. Fans began choosing sides. Artists went quiet, associates distanced themselves, or were accused of it whether they did or not. The phone calls didn't just leak information, they leaked emotion. And emotion, when stripped out of context, turns to ammunition. By the time Young Thug finally sat down with the Big Bank podcast to address the rumors, the damage had already traveled further than any explanation could. But at this moment, before the interview, before the cleanup, before the clarifications, this was the turning point.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
What you got, bro?
Yes, you can.
Hey.
I don't want to get number.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't going to have your...
Is it because I'm black?
Audio surfaced of Young Thug in an interrogation room, speaking directly to law enforcement. No beat, no bravado, no stage lights. Just a room, a recorder, and the reality of facing the system. In the streets, perception matters more than paperwork. And once those tapes hit the internet, the narrative shifted overnight. Blogs didn't ask why. Comment sections didn't ask when. They just asked, how could he? Clips were replayed without context. Sentences were isolated. Pauses were interpreted as cooperation. In hip-hop culture, there's no accusation more damaging than that one. The same streets that once praised Young Thug for rewriting Atlanta sound now question his street code. Memes replace nuance. Whispers turn into declarations. And the line between talking and telling got blurred beyond repair. It didn't matter what the law actually required. It didn't matter what was strategic or legally advised. All that mattered was the image. Young Thug in a room with cops answering questions. For some fans, that was enough to walk away. For some artists, enough to go silent. For some enemies, enough to speak loud. What hurt most wasn't the tapes themselves. It was how fast loyalty evaporated once doubt entered the conversation. Because in the streets, explanation comes last, judgment comes first. And by the time the lawyers and facts tried to slow things down, the damage had already been done. In the court of public opinion, the verdict was already being written.
Is it because I'm black? Wondering why my dreams never came true.
Coming straight out of Long Beach, California, Mooka, with her first single, Bad Bitch. Yeah, you know a bad bitch gotta eat. Make sure you download that right now on all streaming platforms and add it to your playlist.
Clout Channel, where the culture speaks for itself. Clout Channel.
Young Thug's story was never supposed to be simple. He rose by breaking rules, musically, culturally, stylistically. He turned Atlanta into a laboratory, made risk sound normal, and gave an entire generation permission to be different. But the same unpredictability that fueled his rise became the fog that surrounded his fall. By the end, the music had stopped. The calls had leaked. The tapes had circulated. And the streets had already chosen how they felt. Some still see a visionary caught in a system designed to break him. Others see a cautionary tale about power, pride, and misplaced trust. And maybe both can be true at the same time, because history isn't written in real time. It's written in hindsight. What's undeniable is this: Young Thug changed the sound of hip-hop forever. Not just with hits, but with influence that can't be undone even by prison walls. Whether his name is remembered as legend or warning won't be decided by blogs, comment sections, or leaked audio. That judgment belongs to time. And until time speaks, Young Thug remains suspended between two realities, one of brilliance and one of consequence.